Yeah. So test that out too, and then tag a few people, please. Refresh the page. I think that has the perfect wording for this video. It says follow your heart. Hey guys, so I'm about to interview someone and we are going to do a very different style of video than you guys usually catch on my page. So if you are hopping on, do me a favor and start tagging your friends, because Facebook has changed a lot of the way that small businesses are able to utilize Facebook. So if you could do me a favor and just share this video, start tagging people. We want your opinions. We want your opinions. Good morning, Amber. So I'm here downtown Wichita Falls, Texas. I've got a local shop owner with me. And Ruth, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. All right, so isn't this pretty awesome? Robert says that this is pretty awesome. So we're downtown Wichita Falls and we're using this kind of as a topic. So I'm here with a local business owner. She also has a business. We're going to talk to Geneva here in just a second. I have her tagging and sharing this video, but Geneva recently has had some issues based on the sidewalk art in front of her store. And so I just wanted to come down here and kind of show off some of the art that's already in this area, which is really, really cool. You got some building art. One of my favorite places to eat here in Wichita Falls is Stone Oven Pizza. We were talking about how diverse they are and how they do all these wonderful block parties and different things that they do, and they support local artists. So you know, with the art walk and stuff, there's just been a lot of different things. So Geneva, let's take a little walk because I want to demonstrate something for our viewers. So guys, like I said, I'm really, really relying on you guys to tag and share. Facebook has changed a lot of the way that small business owners market their business. And, you know, right now, Geneva has a little issue that's arose. And so we want to make sure we talk about that. But before we really get into her interview about what's going on, and, you know, she might even be facing court over her sidewalk, we just want to, you know, definitely get some people on and sharing. You know, if you're still laying in bed and you're on Facebook, please, please, please do us a favor. All right, we can walk. Let's do it. No jaywalking for us. We're going to behave. All right, so we're downtown. There's Big Blue, one of my favorite places. Honestly, I used to do a lot of events downtown. I'm also, of course, a small local business owner. So Wichita Falls and downtown and this area is really close to my heart because I've done a lot of videos down here. I even remember when you did that back to school thing in that was so cool, remember?
So we do for the community as well.
Yeah.
We did a huge back to school and event that we gave all the school supplies. I mean, free snow cones, everything. And we did a Christmas giveaway.
Wow.
We provided 40, I think it was 42 or 48 families of free presents.
Wow. So we're going to talk about this. So this is Geneva. She owns Gigi's Closet, and there's Gigi's Closet right there. And so, you know, honestly, guys, if you were driving down the street before the pink sidewalk, before the pink sidewalk got there, let's pretend the pink sidewalk doesn't exist. But, you know, you would have to really be paying attention because some of these buildings right here look like they're not businesses or they're not operating businesses.
And they haven't. It's been a decade since a business has been over here. So everybody's not used to a business being there.
Definitely. So let's talk about a little bit about who you are. We're about to get deep into an interview about what's going on with you because there's this major issue. You're scared to death over, and you're super sweet. I've known you for 5 years now. Ever since I started Go To Girl, we've connected. So tell me a little bit about who you are, Geneva, real quick.
So my name is Geneva. I'm from Vernon, but I've been here in the Wichita Falls area for 29 years.
Wow.
I raised my kids here. I opened up this shop 4 years ago, and I've been at this shop for 4 years, and I love it. I mean, it's ugly. I'm the type of person to look like the underdog. Like,
it's not like a shiny, sparkly building,
it's not a shiny, sparkly
but
building.
it's a good home.
Yes, I love it. I love it here. This place builds character. Like, the building builds character. In downtown, I wanted to be part of the downtown revitalization, and I did. So I opened it up here, and I wanted to bring something different.
So now, what do you offer? I know what you do, but for people that are just hopping on, you offer clothing, accessories.
Yes, clothing, accessories, shoes, kids' clothing, plus size women, because it's hard, especially with all the shops that are closing down now. Like, the big corporations are like Dillard's.
I know, I'm kind of sad about that too, not gonna lie.
And I carry some of the Dillard's brands in here as well. Like,
okay.
The Dillard's brand. So I'm pray to God they find another place, and I'm sure they will. But anyway, I opened up this shop to bring a little different
vibe and attention, because it's been really hard. We're going to talk about that. Let's go look at the sidewalk, and then we're going to tell people what is going on with you, because there's a story to this, and so we want you guys to heart, tag, share, get this out there, hit the algorithms for Facebook so other people see this. There's quite a few viewers already commenting, so I want to say thank you for those hearts and those comments, guys. So okay, we're gonna wait. I guess we should legally go down to the end real quick and then cross. Okay. Because we don't want to jaywalk. That's the last thing we need, is to get a ticket for jaywalking. All right. And Geneva has such a big heart. She really does. So, all right. So, hey, Arthur, what's up? I see a lot of y'all commenting. Thank you, Griselle. Everybody that's tagging and commenting. Dora, Devin, all of you guys, I appreciate that. Diane, let's get this out there for her. So again, guys, you know, it's all about working really hard to get your business out there when you're a small business. Geneva and I were just talking about how Facebook has changed. It's harder to get people to see what you post, and you know, since COVID, it's harder for people to spend money to buy clothing, to, you know, even to do go-to-girl videos. So we are headed towards Gigi's Closet, and as you can see, we're going to show off the sidewalk kind of leading up to Gigi's Closet as well. There's not been really any revitalization done on your sidewalk. No. So there's parts of the city that have had sidewalk repaired. Yes. And we're not going to get into mentioning names or poking at people, or we're not here to stir up or cause drama for anybody's. Even though you do have an email with that person's name, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We are classy. Right. I'm not going to. I have been here again for 4 years. I don't bother anyone. I'm here to give something different to the community at an affordable price. I'm not trying to stir up anything. I am nervous. I am scared because I don't know. So let's talk about what happened leading up to our interview about this. So okay, tell me, first of all, you've got some art over here. The art walk's going on. There's art everywhere now. Yes. And you decide, let's go this way. So I decide to, I want to bring something that's going to bring attention to my store. Because I have so many people message me and they pass right by it. Where's your shop at? Where's your shop? I'm like, I mean, I literally have to pretty much walk them into the shop. So I wanted to... well, and you recently had a sign, and you love your owner. Your owner's real sweet, but he had to take it down because he was going to do something. He was going to redo the stucco on the outside. He was going to redo the outside. But it's taken him longer than expected. Yes. So I was like, okay, I can't put another sign up there right now. So let me figure something out that can, you know, bring pop. So, of course, I do support my local artists. When we have the art walk, that's what it's about, supporting your local artist. We'll come out here and we'll set up. And this guy I have bought several paintings from. Super cool. I mean, he's very, very talented. There's a lot of artists out here that are very talented as well. So I needed something to bring out Gigi's Closet. So let's show that off, and then we're going to talk more, guys. It's not finished. It's not finished? Okay. Not finished. Okay, but before it even got finished, it's already been picked on. Yes, it's at a halt. It's at a halt. They're telling me that I have to get it sandblasted, which is going to cost me over $1,000. Now, before they're telling you got to take it off, but didn't you already ask permission to put it on? I did, and one of the offices that I contact was the person who sent the complaint in. Wow. So that office, that's crazy. All right, so here's the sign. We're going to go in and get in some air conditioning and talk about it. But here's the sign. It's not finished, so we want to reiterate that. And I think, honestly, if you look at the rest of the sidewalk, it is not necessarily pretty. Have you been reached out? And I'm not putting my own personal, again, we don't want any backlash from this video or anything like that. But, of course, my job is to ask you questions to get the whole story. Have you been reached out to saying, hey, we're going to revitalize your sidewalk, we're going to do anything nice to your... Because there's other places in town that have been
done.
But
I've reached out to them. And I'm not, I don't know, I guess they have their picks.
Yeah.
They have their picks, and I'm not one of them.
Okay. So, guys, this is the sign. It's still in progress. Again, the sidewalk is not anything sexy to begin with.
Yeah.
It's not like you took a really nice...
It says, hey, beautiful, come on in, like...
I don't know. Women love beautiful, colorful things. Let's go in. We're going to talk a little bit about this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. And I love it that you are colorful and your shop is screaming summer. And
my family is diversified. We have every color in the rainbow in our family. So when I say I love to see diversity down here, I love to see it. I love what Stone Oven Pizza is doing.
And everybody, all right, so Jack, no, to answer your question, I never rest. Never ever, even though...
Look at the chairs. Look
Yeah.
at the chairs that he did paint.
Oh, those are cute.
This is part of it.
Oh, so this was going to go on there too?
Yes.
Oh, how cute. Now, are you afraid to put your chairs out?
I am.
You're afraid that putting
I'm going to
any...
get backlash on that too.
And, and it's funny. I've heard stories about, we all do the art walk. We love it. There's stuff out to see. When you come down in the evening, downtown Wichita Falls, you don't really see anything going on. There's no reason to be here. Even on Saturday and Sunday, it seems dead. You drive around and it seems like everything's closed or whatever. And so my biggest thing is I've heard stories about people pulling stuff onto their sidewalk to sell the same way they do at the art walk and then being told, hey, put it up. And it's like, but I need to have a sell to get people...
Only certain ones.
Oh.
If you walk around downtown, you're not supposed to have anything obstructing the sidewalk.
Okay.
You're not supposed to have anything obstructing the sidewalk.
Thank you, Debbie. Debbie's comment. I've got a lot of commenters. Be sure to put your comments in. We're going to read a few of those here in a little bit. Like Greg Griselle says, oh my God, those chairs are awesome.
They are. Like,
they are.
Awesome.
Debbie says, honestly, as hard as it is for downtown businesses, they want people to focus on, let's try to support sweet local businesses. So do you think they could have handled this better? Because let's put this on here and let's sit down. I'm going to have you sit on that side. And we're going to talk a little bit about, the investigation, the how this all went down. So we're gonna get into that. Let me just make sure that this doesn't touch any buttons. Ooh, it is hot. It is definitely hot. All right, so if you're just tuning in, guys, we're here at Geneva's Gigi's Closet downtown. I'm gonna angle this just a little bit better for us. And if you don't already follow me, you can follow me on The Go-To Girl, which you're watching right now. You can hit follow and see different videos about businesses, because what I do is I promote businesses and positive things, and I help people get out what they're doing, what's going on. You can also find me on HelloTalkSomewhat.com, which is a new live streaming, it's a streaming TV channel. So we'll talk about that later. It's not about me. But Geneva and I have known each other for like 5 years, and we have always kind of followed up with each other. We do business together. I love her shop. I buy from you, you buy from me. We, we're a team. In a lot of ways, women need to team up. Businesses need to team up.
Team up and push for each other. Like, I share a lot of people's businesses. Even I have so many people say, why are you sharing so-and-so's business when you sell clothes?
There's enough people,
lifting each other up, guys. Lifting each other up. I'm all about supporting whoever, even if I don't buy, because I'm at work for 13 hours a day, Monday through Friday. I don't have a chance to go support, physically go into somebody's store and purchase, but I will share your page. I will. If I haven't purchased from you, I will, but I will share your page.
You at least tell other people that it exists. Yes. And yes.
If I don't have it, I'll send them, hey,
So and so has it.
So-and-so
like
has it.
The Mob Sauce Shop or
Yes.
Blush and Honey. You're
It's
the one
all
that
about-
told me about Honey and
yes.
or Jamie's little store. You know, stuff
Vibe,
like
yes.
Vibe. Yes.
Yes.
So just to kind of tell you where we're at. So Geneva has had a rough time with COVID. We're all struggling financially. You work a full-time job.
I work a full-time job. I've been here for 4 years, and it hasn't been easy. It hasn't, especially when COVID hit. I just knew I'm about to have to close. But I did everything in my power to keep it open because I have 3 granddaughters that I want to leave this to. I haven't incorporated my name because I'm waiting for them to take over this store. This is something I want to leave for them. So my little crumb snatchers that's what I used to call them.
Aww.
They're 11 and 12 years old now. But they will be the ones to run this store in the near future. So I want to leave something for them. So everybody's struggling. I know, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I am struggling to keep my doors open. I need,
all the attention
I need the attention any attention that I can get. Now that my sign is down, I had to think of something. I had to think of something because traffic did slow down. Like, my traffic did slow down. And I'm sure it slowed down for everybody. COVID, the inflation.
The gas prices, food pricing.
Yes.
Last thing you want to do is be like, oh, I'm going to go treat myself to jewelry and clothing right now. Even myself.
But even
the go-to girl has slowed down on shopping, which is crazy. It's crazy.
Inflation is horrible, and I feel for everybody out there, but I promise you, I keep Dillard's type clothes in here, or the buckle type clothes, but I promise you they're way cheaper. Way cheaper. I try to provide something, not cheap material. My items are good items. They're good quality items, and I give it to an affordable price, and I'm trying to, I'm in the process of doing the afterpay for my clothing, because you can do afterpay.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So I'm trying to stay open. I'm trying to keep my doors open.
Keep the money coming in to pay your rent and to pay an employee when you can't be here. So when I have
to go pay an attorney, when I have to go pay, when I look for an artist, after I talk to some people in different offices here in Wichita Falls, to get to the right person, to get the approval to have my sidewalk painted, and they tell me yes, and then they tell me I have to take it off, that's another $1,000. I don't have money to throw away.
So back to the story. Okay, so what she's saying is she reached out to 2 different, first of all, the guy that owns this building that you rent from. And he said, so you reached out 4. Okay. So first of all, here's the story. She wanted to get attention for her business. So first thing she did is she was like, hey, to the guy that owns this, she said, can I do something like paint the sidewalk? He said, well, you need to ask. You need to ask the city, or you need to call around. So you started researching, calling around.
I researched, called around, got to the right office. And one of the offices that I reached out to asking this question, can I paint my sidewalk, was where the complaint came from.
But they said yes. Let's reiterate that. So that office had said yes, you can. We don't see any reason.
No. The office sent me to the person that I got the permission from. So I called 3 different locations because I didn't know where to start from, who exactly to contact, and they all sent me to the one person that I got the approval from. And their exact words were, "Oh yeah, there's graffiti all over Wichita downtown. I'm sorry, there's graffiti all over downtown. I don't see a problem with that. There's nothing in the codes saying that you can't. So by all means, go ahead. Oh, well, wait, are you the owner of the building?" I said, "No, I'm not the owner." He said, "Did you get permission from the owner?" I said, "Yes, I did." Go right ahead. So I get a call from my employee Wednesday afternoon. She said, there's a guy that came by, stopped in and said that, don't mind me, I'm taking pictures to open investigation. Well, open investigation, that just scared me. An investigation, wait, what? So I immediately started calling, I asked my employee, I said, hey, did you get a name? She gave me the name. Which way did he go? Where did he come from? How was he dressed? Because pretty much I'll know, an idea of who to contact. So she said, which way he walked towards to the left from the store. And so I contacted someone there and I asked about, hey, has anybody by the name of this person said anything about the sidewalk, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, no, we don't know anything about it. Nobody in the building has heard. Like that person asked a couple of people in the building and they didn't know. So I didn't know who else to call. So then the next morning, I take that back. I called the person that gave me permission that afternoon. And supposedly he was in meetings all day, but I think it was the same person that talked to me the next morning, because I called by 10:30. I hadn't heard from anyone that morning. So I contacted them again. And that person says, I literally am looking in the code enforcement book right now, and I don't see anywhere where it says you can't paint the sidewalk or anything, anything. So he said, I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. He said, this is the first. He said, there's graffiti all over downtown area. I don't understand. He said, but I'm going to have to ask you to take it off. And he gave me the number to the people that they do business with sandblasting. He said I had to get it sandblasted. So then they said that, and then now all of a sudden you have to submit to this person to get approval for it. So you have it sandblasted.
To even get it sandblasted, you have to have approval to sandblast?
No.
Okay, I was like
get
freaking
it
out.
sandblasted and then send a picture of what you're wanting to this person to get approval. And so I was like, when did this start? And they said, honestly, I don't see it anywhere. He said, I guess it's something new.
So basically, he's the worker that has no control over, and it's like...
But I don't know how, because you're over...
Yeah,
he
shouldn't have been able to say yes whenever... I'm going to decline that call real quick.
Yes,
so it doesn't,
like how... I don't get it.
Okay,
but I finally do. I did my investigation, like...
But now, okay, so we're not mentioning any names.
No.
We're not mentioning any names, but there was an email that made it seem like it was trashy.
Yes.
And so, regardless of how you perceive a colorful sign, it doesn't say anything trashy or like, hey, bitches, come on in. I mean, I'm just, it doesn't say, what's up, sexy bitch? I'm not trying to be over the top.
When they said investigation, I was like, there's not, I'm like, there's not any... vulgar words on there or images or anything. I started panicking.
It's not even done. It's not even
done yet. But evidently it's too bright.
It's too bright.
It's too bright. So when I contacted the person I'm supposedly to send an approval for, that person said, even if you send me the picture, I'm still not going to approve it because it's too bright.
Wow. So guys, in the comments, we want your opinions. We're not trying to stir the pot necessarily. That's not my goal with this. My goal is to make them aware, everybody aware of this story, because you could be facing court over this or something based on that email.
So in that email, it did say that they were going to take it to commissioner's court. I am nervous about that, but let me tell you something about Geneva. I'll get my ducks in a row.
Yeah.
I will stand my ground. And if the city wants me to take it off, then you can come by and take it off. But
I think and what do you think? Do you think that maybe because she was approved, this is where I'm going with this, because she got the okay to paint the sidewalk,
yes,
because there was no request to submit, and I'm not trying to stir the pot. I don't want the city coming after me, allowing people to, I'm not putting my 2 cents in, even though I desperately want to. But if you got permission, they said yes, you went through 4 different departments of calling and asking, and obviously you paid someone. They are down here all the time. The office is right. They could have saw somebody painting this. They could have stopped you, or they could reach out to you and say, hey, can we tone this down, add some different shades? I mean, that's just my thing. So how do you feel about this as a lot of you are here in Wichita Falls. How do you feel about this? Do you feel like maybe they should pay for it since, that she got the approval and now she's going to be out a lot of money? That's not cheap.
Yeah, no, it's not cheap. According to what I'm getting prices on, it's like over $1,000, and I'm like, I'm just trying to make it. I'm just trying to make it.
And even if somebody was like, oh yeah, we'll take care of it for her, the point is the point is that's taking another business. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. It's so sad that you got. I think you should keep it until either win or don't.
Yes.
You know, I mean, you should, because I think that's the point now. It's like you want to keep it. You want to be able to put your little bench out.
So, yes, I do. The option that I was given was, this is what was said. I have to remove the paint. Now, what you do to the building, that's between you and the owner. And so I was heated, like when I was talking to this person, because I knew then, I was like, first of all, this is not the right department for me. Why are you even sending me anything about this? Why are you even, like, you have nothing to do with what's going on outside the sidewalk.
It's a different style of office. It's not the highway. It's not the roadwork department.
So I started, and then I felt like it was discrimination.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion. I think it's discrimination. I've been here for 4 years. I don't bother anybody. I don't solicit outside or, hey, come in my store. I don't do anything. I don't do none of that stuff. I abide by the rules. I do what I'm supposed to do, pay my taxes.
What if you got somebody in a bright pink cape to run around all the time and just bug people to come in?
My thing was, okay, I'll take that paint off, but just to be funny, I'm going to go ahead and paint that building bright ass pink.
Oh my God.
And see if the hell is the eyesore. It's either the sidewalk or the building. It's up to you.
Because all the other buildings are painted. So what are we going to do? Unpaint and sandblast the buildings?
The people that they...
Let's go show that one off one more time. We're going to show that off. We're going to, here's
it's only
the thing.
The people that they want. Like, there's art everywhere.
Like there's art. Yeah, let's show some of that.
Like, there's art everywhere. And I love it. Like, I have been down to many cities.
Oh, let me show that off.
I've been down to many cities. I've been from Florida to New York to what's that country overseas? South Korea. I've been to many cities, and it's painted. Downtown is live.
Oh, what is this? Is this a sidewalk or what is that?
That's a sidewalk.
Oh, and that's not even, that's...
No, I'm sorry. That's the street.
That's a street.
The crossing.
Oh, directly on the street.
Yes. So it's a crossing.
And this one's really cute. I do love this. I do really love this. I'm going to read a few comments real quick because I want you guys to know that I love the fact that you're really interacting. Deandra, I love her to pieces. She said they have a city council meeting Tuesday. I would sign up and speak about this. Maybe I should go film the city council
on Tuesday. What time?
Do they allow filming from media sources? Because I am a media source. I don't want to get in trouble. Just because we're voicing an opinion. Always about who you know in this town is what Lee says. Yes. And we don't want to bash anybody. We have names. We have all this. Our goal is not to stir the pot and have them looking into you about every single thing because we know how it works. Like we're freaked out. Like I love you.
I am. I am nervous. I mean, I'm not nervous to where you're gonna scare me off. No, but I don't have $1,000 to get that done and then go to court too. Like, and
then to go back to not having business walk in the door.
Yes, I'm trying to bring people in. I mean, the building really isn't,
all that. It's not. I mean, the building itself. Maybe you should connect with the city about revitalizing some of the buildings if they want to help. Yes. I mean, I feel like, I've talked to several business owners. I'm a very diverse woman. I know everybody. And my thing is like some of the buildings down here don't get invited to certain things or they don't get brought up or put into certain, and I'm not saying who or what is doing that. We all kind of know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. But I feel like it's not an all-inclusive downtown vibe.
No.
It's not. And I just feel like, guys, if you need to get the word out, I'm not putting my opinion other than that. That's what I've heard. Not saying that's my opinion.
Well, I can vouch for that because I've been here for 4 years and no.
Yeah. So she showed some art.
I did not join any committee. I literally took my own money, didn't go to a bank, didn't do any of that. Took my own money and built myself up to where I am right now. And if you're not part, you're just not part. And I've even asked I remember when they were putting the scooter things out here, I was one of the first ones they asked, and I said yes, and then they said, okay, we'll put it out there in front of your shop. Well, then 2 days later, it didn't get approved.
It's right here in front of, and there's a lot of people that actually live here. Not to be funny, but there's actually little apartments in this building. They could probably use that to get back and forth around.
It's in front of the art walk. Like,
I don't know.
Anyway.
It's pretty crazy. All right, guys, do us a favor. Share this video. Get this out there. Be sure to follow her page and show some love to Gigi's Closet on Facebook. You can find her on Facebook. Also, I noticed on Facebook, now you have to go in and select your defaults. I noticed that this morning. I used your page as an example. Go in, re-like a page, and pick your defaults based on how you want to see their notifications. Facebook is watering down how things work for business. It's getting harder and harder because they want you to pay to get views, even for myself. So luckily, I know how the algorithms work. I can work with small businesses and kind of help them navigate or get on TV as well, do different advertising. I've even moved to YouTube and a website. So follow Gigi's Closet. Support local.
I do more of my business on the group page. I'm backwards, but yeah, group page. Again, let me tell you guys where my shop is at because you will miss it. It's 620 Scott Avenue, catty corner from Odd Duck, that beautiful duck they have outside. You can't miss that. In between 6th and 7th Street. So if you know where the tag office is at, where you get your motor vehicle tags, where you pay your property taxes or probation, they're at one corner. Next door to them is a garage, and next door to the garage is where Gigi's Closet is at. There's no signage up. I don't know if I got to take this thing down or not, but that's exactly where I'm at. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate you, Charlie.
I love you.
Charlie Boo.
Oh, all right, guys, that's it. It's a wrap. Share this video because we need lots of people knowing about this. So, and about her shop. Regardless of the drama, we want to get her shop out there.
Lots of cute stuff in here, guys. And today, $5 off each item you buy.
Oh, awesome. And come in and mention the Go-To Girl and get entered to win a drawing.
I have a lot of cheap stuff.
If they come in and mention the Go-To Girl video that they saw today and they shop, they can get entered into a drawing. We'll figure something out. So, all right, smooches. Thanks, Betsy. Thanks, Griselle. Thanks, everybody that watched this video. Arthur included. Arthur's ready to go beat someone up for you, which I don't recommend. But smooches. BB says, paint the building in hot pink. You guys are great. Continue to follow Gigi's Closet, and you can follow me for the latest scoop in the falls. Smooches.